Hi guys, I'm Leanne. Welcome back to Farm and Charm. My last video was a review of a QVC Today's Special Value that's going to be on air on February 4th, and it's going to be $59 and some change, and my total price with tax was $72 and some change. So after I did that video, I got some good feedback from you guys, and thank you so much. I really appreciate any of the comments and feedback and wanting to know what y'all want to know, so I kind of know like where to go from there if y'all want to see additional reviews. And so I got a lot of great feedback from you guys saying that y'all wanted a application and full review on the new Tarte foundation that's coming in this kit. And so that's why you can excuse the look of my face right now. I don't have any makeup on except for some eyeshadow and a touch of lipstick because I just did not want to go on completely makeup free. It's a vanity thing, I'm sorry. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all the application of the foundation, and I'm also going to show you the application of the CC colored clay CC primer that comes with the Today's Special Value. I'm also going to show you the application of the rest of the items in the kit, all of these. And so you can just get a good overview of what it's like to put them all on, how the coverage is, how it works, all that sort of thing. So I'm going to start with the CC primer. I have the color light, and my foundation is also in the color light. I did see that this is being released, the CC primer is being released with the Tarte Spring Collection. And last year I wasn't crazy about the Tarte Spring Collection, but this year, oh my gosh, it's so cute. The packaging on all of it, I'm such a sucker for packaging, and the packaging on all of it is gorgeous. Yes, the CC primer is being released in the spring collection, so I'm also going to do a separate review of just the CC primer, but I wanted to include it in this review also since it comes with the kit. So when you open the primer, it's just a pull-off cap, and then it's really cute the way that they have it. It's got the 4 pieces, and one part's green and one part's purple, and the green is supposed to be for red color correction, which I'm kind of needing at the moment, and the purple is supposed to be for brightening. So you just take it in a stick and you just kind of draw lines on your face. So, and I do apply it kind of heavily. It's not one that I just take a tiny bit and apply it. I apply it all over. And it does give you a little bit of a tint of color, which I like because I'm very pale right now from not being out in the sun. But then I'm going to take the brush that comes in the kit, and I'm just going to kind of smooth it out with the brush. So once you get it applied, it has like a smooth, silky feel to it, which I like a lot. And for color correction, you can kind of tell for yourself compared to before and after, maybe a little. I mean, I do think my redness is just a tiny bit toned down, but not overall a lot. I do think it's a good primer. I've worn it several times this last week, almost every single day, except for one day when I was running crazy late, which makeup got thrown hastily on my face and dashed out the door. I'm sure everyone has those moments. But I have been wearing it quite a bit. I tried it one day by itself and just set it with powder just like this. It's not a lot of coverage. I mean, I think I've seen on one of the reviews it said something about you can wear it alone. I really wouldn't, because this is about all the coverage you get. So maybe if you have like fantastic skin, maybe. So I tried it under a powder one day, and I have to say that the best that I saw it do was under this foundation. It's a liquidy foundation, and for some reason it seemed to stick better with this primer. I guess that's why they're sold together. But I think that it's a good primer. I have been using in the past the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer. I've been using this primer in the past. I have to say I prefer this one a little bit to this one, but I don't think this one's a bad one. I've actually been enjoying this quite a lot. I want to show you how much you get, how much product you get. It is 0.51 ounces, which is a good little bit of product, 14.5 grams of net weight, which is a good little bit of product. So that's about how far it goes out. I think the packaging is super cute and super easy to apply. I've used it all week and that's all, like it hasn't made a huge dent in it. So I can see this lasting a good long time. The packaging, if you look, it's super cute. I love this whole colored clay packaging thing they've got going on. It is gorgeous. I just love the colors and all. And then it's very convenient to be able to put it on in the stick and then use this to kind of buff it out. And that way you're not really touching your face, which makes it more hygienic. I do appreciate that aspect to it. So I mean, I love the kit, but I'm liking this especially. If I had known just that I was going to like this as much as I do, I would not have had any hesitations about buying the kit, which I didn't really have any hesitations anyway. Pretty much if there's a Tarte Today's Special Value, it doesn't take me long to get on board. The next product I'm going to show you is the liquid foundation that comes with it, and it is the Amazonian Colored Clay Liquid Foundation SPF 15. And you get 0.68 fluid ounces, which is not a ton. Generally, foundations come in about an ounce. So 0.68 is like, I don't know, 70% of what you would normally get in a foundation. So if this was going to come out by itself and I was looking to purchase just this, I'd want to see more product and I want to see a better delivery system. Again, I think the packaging is gorgeous. I love this right here, what's going on. And I showed my last video. It says on the product, shake well before use, and on the back, shake well. So it's a big deal to shake it up. I'm thinking it probably has some separation issues from being so liquidy. So when you open it, you've got the lid with the stopper, and you've got the product in here. And it's so liquidy that you can see it gets on the sides and all. It kind of makes a mess. And I mean, I'm a little bit about my makeup. I want it to look clean and pretty. I mean, it's something you're putting on your face. You don't want it to look messy and gross. I don't want to put something gross looking on my face. So the fact that it's so runny and gets kind of everywhere is a little bit of an issue. If they had just done a pump bottle or something, or a tube, you know, this would have been a tiny bit better. But the delivery system on this, you have to, like, I've been using off the top here, and then you have to dip into this middle portion to use any. And it's got a little net in there for you to use. I'm just not absolutely crazy about the net situation. I loved it when it was in the powder foundation. This one here, the Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation, I love that delivery system. I think it's such a neat thing. It stays clean. It's got the net. It doesn't get everywhere, but it just doesn't work for a liquid as well. So I'm going to stop rambling and show you the application of it. I've been using my beauty blender to put it on. At first, I was using the brush that comes with the kit, but it seemed to go on a little thicker. I like my makeup to be pretty thin. I don't really want to fill it throughout the day. And if you like it going on thicker, then this brush is perfect to apply it with. If you want it to go on a little thinner, I would go with like a beauty blender or a sponge of some sort. So I'm going to use my beauty blender. Okay. So that was the application of it. You can tell that it does have pretty good coverage. I mean, it does a pretty good job. I think it does tend to run a little bit on the yellow side. I think it's showing up on camera maybe a little lighter than what it actually is, but I'm going to apply some bronzer over this to kind of warm it up a bit. So anyway, this is the color light, and that's the kind of coverage you get. I do think it runs a little yellow. I don't think it's a perfect match for me. So, but once I warm it up with some bronzer, I'm going to show y'all right now the application of the blush bronzer that comes in the packet, that comes in the QVC Today's Special Value. Again, the packaging is a home run. I love, especially pink is kind of my color. I love, gorgeous. I love this packaging. So this is called Amazonian Clay bronzer blush in pink bronze, and gorgeous. And on the inside, it's such a pretty, it's got a nice big mirrors if you wanted to carry it. And it's like the pattern is like feathers, I think. It looks kind of feathered. I don't know what else to call that. But kind of a mosaic, I guess. But I think it's really gorgeous. So I'm going to start out with my blush brush. This is from Clinique that I use, and I like this one because it's flat, like I said in my last video, and I can kind of get into the blushier part in the middle, into the pinker part. So you can see it's not a crazy heavy blush like the crazy pigmented ones. These are like crazy pigmented, like a tiny bit is really gonna add a lot of color, but this is not that pigmented, which is kind of a good thing. Sometimes you don't want like bam blush on, but you can always tone those down a bit, you know what I mean? So these you kind of have to build it up just a little bit, but I do think it's a really lovely color. So then once I do that, it says to use it as an overall face color. So I'm gonna take a fluffier brush. This is the Real Techniques blush brush by Samantha Chapman, and I'm gonna go with all of the color and use it to kind of warm up the foundation. So I'm kind of taking the brush and swirling like around the edges where the bronzier colors are. And the directions that came with this called it an all over face color. And I do think that it looks okay. I was kind of skeptical on that at first because who wants pink all over their face? Anyway, I do think it works well. It takes the foundation that runs a little too yellow for me, a little too light, and warms it up a bit. So that's it with the overall face color on, and I think it's pretty. I like this. I'm pretty much a sucker for blushes and things that come in patterns and packaging. I'm a sucker for all of that, and this kind of has all of that, and I like the way it applies. So I'm a fan of this for right now. I'm interested to see in the next ones what comes with it. I hope that this one comes in other colors because I think this is gorgeous. All that's left to apply to show you guys is the eyeliner and the Lights Camera Lashes mascara and the lip gloss. So I'll start with the eyeliner. This one pretty much goes on just like this one that they had last year, the Amazonian Clay waterproof eyeliner, and I love the heck out of this one. I've used it all year long. So this one's the colored clay. It does not say anywhere on it that it's waterproof. You get 0.28 grams, which I think is pretty standard for an eyeliner. I'm gonna apply this and show y'all the application of it. It's pretty much just a standard eyeliner, but I like it. And it's in the color black. Okay, so that's with the eyeliner on, and this is a great everyday eyeliner. It's the one that I use. This one is the one that I used almost every day last year. I'm sure this one will be the one I use almost every day this year. It's just kind of a soft looking eyeliner. It's perfect for going to work or school if you don't want it to look like you have a crazy amount of eyeliner on. It has a nice intensity of blackness. I'll show you a swatch. It's a good black color. It's a solid black. So this is really good for a softer look. It glides on really smoothly, as you could tell during my application. And it's just a great eyeliner. I love their eyeliners. I'm a fan until they change something. So now I'm going to show y'all the application of the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which is an all-time favorite of mine. So I'm going to start by curling my eyes with eyelash curler. There you can see kind of a before and after. I think this mascara is great. This is kind of my everyday mascara. If I want to go dressier, go something with more volume, I like the Lights Camera Flashes, okay. But this one, I mean, it just does so good. It gives length and volume. It's just such a pretty mascara. This is an old time favorite of mine. It's been my favorite for probably 3 years. So the last thing for me to apply for you guys is the lip gloss. And it is a gorgeous pinky. In real life, it has more red in it than what it shows on camera. I noticed that in the last video. It looks like a hot pink on camera, but it has more red in real life. It's kind of a pinky red, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It has like a sweet smell, like a Pez almost. If you know what Pez smell like very sweet. Maybe a tiny bit fruity. That's what it smells like. And it's got a doe foot applicator. And it's pretty darn pigmented. I think it's gorgeous. So the whole kit, I think, is a great kit. My final review of the foundation, which is this whole video was supposed to be about, my final review of it is that it's a really good foundation. It kind of starts off a little matte. You can already tell that it's getting a bit dewy. And throughout the day it seems to get more shiny on me. I will set this all with a powder, but this is a good foundation for right now. As it gets closer to summer and my skin gets oilier, I'm not going to be able to use this. So it's probably good that it only comes with 0.68 ounces. So those are my thoughts overall. I think the foundation gets really good coverage. You can put it on heavier than I did and get more coverage. You can use a beauty blender and get it kind of lighter, which is how I like it. The feeling of it is very satin-like and smooth. I like it a lot. It's just that it gets shiny is the only place where I get a little unimpressed with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment and let me know if there's anything else you want to know about this kit. I think it's a great kit overall, and I'd be happy to add any additional information that you need to know about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very soon in my next video.